What's going on, guys? New books for March 4th. I have, I think, 9 books that came out today and a little stack of back issues, like more recent back issues. So I guess we'll start with that stuff. It's a big week. I picked up a bunch of number ones and stuff, so we'll start with the 2 issues of BPRD that I missed, 127 and 128. I decided to drop that in singles, but I couldn't stay away, so I picked these both back up. I don't know what this story arc is. Is it a 2-issue? That looks like a one-shot. It says Flesh and Stone, so I'll have to figure out exactly what story arc they're on and what I missed. I have 126, so I'm caught up. I just need to figure out what I can read. I think BPRD, as with like most of the Hellboy books, reads a lot better in trade, so I'll probably keep buying the singles and wait for them to pile up and then read them all together. Got a couple Marvel back issues. This is Thor number 4. I have I picked up number 5 last week. I think it was last week, and I have 1, 2, and 3 coming in the mail. So, because I knew my shop had number 4 still, so I'll be completely caught up on this. I really liked the first issue, and I also read number 5. I really liked what I've read so far, so I decided to get totally caught up on that. A series that I gave a little bit of a chance the last time around. I think I read the first 3 trades. I mean, it was good, but I don't know if I was crazy about it. This is Remender's Uncanny Avengers. This is number 1 and number 2, which came out last week, I think. I love Rick Remender. That's no secret. I'm more a fan of his independent work, but I think it's like the artwork in this book that's the draw for me. The combination of Remender's writing and the interior artwork on this book by Acuna, I want to say. That's got me really excited about Uncanny Avengers. So plus the team, it's an interesting team with a Rogue still on it. One of my favorite X-Men characters. So excited about that. We'll give the first 2 issues a shot. A book that I've heard quite a bit about, a lot because of the of this issue in particular, Catwoman number 39. Apparently the issue when Catwoman is openly bisexual. I picked it up more so because I've heard good things about this this recent run, and I wanted to give it a shot. Plus, I really love the Jay Lee covers that this book has had. So if I like this issue, I'll stick on it for a little bit, and go back a few issues and catch up. But like I said, I've heard good things about it, so I decided to give it a shot. I read a few issues of Catwoman a long time ago, and it was not good. I missed this one when it came out for some reason. This is Swamp Thing number 29. I'll get to the I picked up 40 today too. I'll get to that. And these actually didn't come from my shop, but I picked up the 4 of these on Midtown, and they just came in today. I'm not reading a fantasy book, and this is one that I've heard a little bit about, and the interior artwork looks absolutely amazing. Tooth and Claw, I believe it's now called The Autumn Lands Tooth and Claw, but that's number 1. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. High fantasy with animal characters. It looks really, really awesome. So I'll give the first 4 issues a read. Clearly, I was fairly confident that I was going to like it because I picked up all 4 issues at once. So that's the back issue stuff. These are all the books that came out this week, and they're not sorted, so let's go. Neverboy, number 1, written by Sean Simon, art by Tyler Jenkins, who did Peter Panzerfaust. It looks like a super trippy book, and normally that might not be my thing, but I decided to give it a shot. I really do like Tyler Jenkins' artwork, so we'll see. I mean, if this isn't good, I just won't get number 2. But I'm a big fan of Dark Horse with all the Hellboy books and stuff, so I'm a little more willing to give a Dark Horse book a shot, a number 1 especially. I think that's an ongoing. I'm not sure if it's a mini or if it's an ongoing. I also picked up Ladykiller number 3. Absolutely love this book. Joelle Jones' artwork is phenomenal. More like when I was reading Helheim, more so than Cullen Bunn's story, I loved that book because of Joelle Jones' art. So the second that I saw this solicited, I knew it was going to be big, and I knew that I was really going to like it. So absolutely in love with that book. Next we have Black Science number 12. It's been a while since this book came out, and I don't really remember what happened. I'm going to have to go flip through number 11 and to get a little bit of a refresher, but really, really looking forward to Black Science. It is probably my favorite book coming out right now. Rick Remender is the man. He is the king of science fiction right now, so at least in comic book form. So really excited for Black Science. The last issue of Swamp Thing number 40, with this stupid-ass sideways format. It's not going to read that way, is it? No, it doesn't read that way. I just hate that the cover is sideways. But what do I want to say about this? I'm disappointed that Swamp Thing's ending because Swamp Thing's one of my favorite characters, and this book has been so good for so long. But like I said when Animal Man ended and Jeff Lemire got to end it, I'm glad that Charles Soule gets to end it his way. And I'm excited, and I'm glad that they're not going to throw some creative team on the book that is going to, that's not going to do it justice. So Charles Soule has a chance to wrap it up in a way that he sees fit, and I'm glad for that. $3.99 issue. I think it's a 40-pager, so hopefully there's some good stuff in there. One of the big number 1s this week for me. This is all new Hawkeye number 1, written by Jeff Lemire. The artwork by Ramon Perez looks absolutely amazing. This cover blew me away. Like the watercolor look of some of this stuff in here. Not all the artwork is like that. But I'm super pumped for this book. Not a Hawkeye fan, and admittedly, I wasn't a huge fan of Jeff Lemire's Green Arrow run. I really liked it for like the first half, and then like the latter half of that Outsiders arc really lost me. But I'm willing to give him another shot. And like I said, the artwork is a gigantic draw for me on this book. It is absolutely amazing looking. We'll skip to the other Jeff Lemire book. I've been pumped for this book for forever, and it feels super thick. It just feels amazing. Really high quality. This is Descender number 1, written by Jeff Lemire, art by Dustin Nguyen, who I am a gigantic fan of. I really, really like Justin Nguyen's artwork. So he also has a watercolor sort of style to him, and always enjoyed that. Plus sci-fi independent books. That's pretty much all you have to tell me. And I'm going to at least give the number 1 a shot. But I've heard really, really great things about Descender. Story about a little robot boy. So yeah. There was, I think there was a Jeff Lemire cover to this one as well. But I like this one a lot more. That'll probably be the first book I read, just because I'm so pumped about it. I picked this up. I'm probably, let's be real, I probably won't even read this. This is Green Lantern, and I don't even know what number it is. But I picked it up because it's the 2001 A Space Odyssey homage cover. There was a Detective Matrix one as well, but I really, really love the 2001 A Space Odyssey, so I decided to pick that one up. Like I said, I will more than likely not read that. I haven't been reading Green Lantern for a really long time. I also picked up Nameless number 2. I liked number 1. I wasn't super crazy about it. I find myself not liking Grant Morrison more often than I do like Grant Morrison, so we'll see. I'm going to give this one a read, and looking through it, it looks friggin' crazy. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to pick this one up, but like I said, I sort of enjoyed number 1, so if this does anything for me, I'll more than likely get the next issue. And then finally, one of my favorite books some super awesome artwork, and really the colors are really what sell this book. This is The Woods, number 11. I think it's number 11. Yeah. I've loved this book since the start. It's going super awesome places. Sort of like a fantasy twist thrown in now, sci-fi fantasy, some horror stuff in here. It's a really awesome book. Like I said, Dialysis' artwork, that's not a very good page. Dialysis' artwork is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's all the books that I picked up today. That's actually a lot of books for me. My pull list is down to probably 10 or 11 books officially, and I'll probably be adding more. If I like Hawkeye, I'll stick with that. I'm more than likely gonna keep getting Descender, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, just when I say that I cut my pull list down, I go to the shop and I get 9 new books in a week. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support as always. Take care, and I will talk to you again soon.